Well, good afternoon, everyone. We thank you for joining us today at our annual State of the City address. We're thrilled that you're here. We're going to go ahead and get the program started. I'd like to begin the program. As you know, this is a joint event between the Greater Chamber, the Hispanic Chamber, the Alamo Asian Chamber, and the Alamo City Black Chamber, and we're thrilled that we're united today in our United State of the City address, and we thank you for attending. I'd like to ask the chairman of the board of the Greater San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Jim Greenwood, to come on up and kick off our program and get us started. So please, if you wouldn't mind taking your seat, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you all. And a hand clap's okay. All right, so let's just do it. All right.
Let me wait just a minute. If we could get everybody seated, I'd appreciate it. Please. Councilman. Thank you. We're all here excited to hear the mayor. The sooner we can get seated and started, the sooner we can get out and enjoy this beautiful weather today on a Friday. Christian Archer, could you please sit down? Who else do I see out there that I know that I can call out? I think it's subsided enough. Thank you all. Let me welcome you to the United State of the City. On behalf of the Alamo Asian Chamber of Commerce, the Alamo City Black Chamber, the Greater San Antonio Chamber, and the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank you for joining us today. My name is Jim Greenwood. I am chairman of the Greater San Antonio Chamber of Commerce. We have exciting times here in San Antonio, a time when the quality and character of San Antonio is ascending past national challenges and gaining national and international recognition. Today, we gather, fortunately, as a united business community, committed to growing San Antonio's growth and success. We look forward to the mayor's comments, but first, let's start this program with our national anthem, performed by Master Sergeant Nancy Possenberger. Just as a point, this is about her 800th national anthem. She's been with the Air Force for 16 years, so if y'all could please stand.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Unbelievable. Makes you very proud to be here in San Antonio. Thank you, Master Sergeant. I asked her beforehand, when was the last time she made a mistake? She said, never. You please be seated. We have all been witnesses to the recent economic challenges of our nation has faced. We are grateful that San Antonio has weathered the storm more gracefully than other cities. Mayor, the business community is energized by the direction San Antonio is growing, and we look forward to hearing about your plans for the future of San Antonio and our community. My responsibility today is to introduce the head table. And if you could please kindly hold your applause until I introduce everybody. Let me also give a special thanks to Holt Cat for the contributions today of the Tonka Troys. It was something we think maybe we could take all of them after the luncheon over to 1604 and 281 and maybe speed that project along a little bit. Obviously, our guest today of most importance is Mayor Julian Castro and his wife, Erica, also City Manager Cheryl Scully. We have with us Joe Strauss, Speaker of the Texas House. From the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Raul Lomeli, President and CEO. We have Ramiro Cavazos, also of the the Hispanic Chamber. Representing the Alamo City Black Chamber of Commerce, Chairman Andy Taiwari, and Executive Director Gwendolyn Robinson. Do I see Doyle Beneby? Thank you. Doyle's here, CEO of CPS Energy and partner of the Alamo Asian Chamber of Commerce, and their president, Melinda Rodriguez. We have Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolf. We have the County Manager, David Smith. We have the CEO of San Antonio 2020, Daryl Bird. With the Greater San Antonio Chamber, we have President and CEO Richard Perez. We have the immediate past president, Sam Dawson, and Chair-elect Arthur Colomb. Representing Port San Antonio, we have Alex Nava and Bruce Miller. Representing Access Quality Therapy Services, Rob Rodriguez. Representing Bank of America, Corinne O'Connell. Representing Citigroup, Norman Wright. Representing Cox & Smith, we have Jamie Smith. With New Star, we have Kurt Anastasio. Representing Saws, we have Berto Guerra. With Spurs, we have Rich Pitch. We have, with Toyota, Chris Nielsen. And with USAA, we have Wayne Peacock. Let me also give special thanks to our sponsors here today. They are up on the wall. Without our sponsors event, we would not be able to do this event. This event would not be possible. So if you don't mind, could you all break for a moment and give a round of applause to not only our head table, but to our sponsors. And with that, let me introduce my colleague from the Alamo Asian American Chamber, Melinda Rodriguez. Melinda? How are you? Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Good afternoon. My name is Melinda Rodriguez. I am the CEO of Access Quality Therapy Services. On behalf of the Alamo Asian American Chamber, we are so pleased to have a presence at this great event and be a partner in building San Antonio's future. While you continue to enjoy your lunches, it is my privilege to now recognize our elected officials. We have many elected officials who have come to today's event. If you could please hold your applause, and I will introduce them in groups. From the state of Texas, we have Speaker of the House Joe Strauss, Trey Martinez Fisher, Joaquin Castro. From the Bexar County, we have Kevin Wolf, Tax Assessor Collector Sylvia Romo. From the city of San Antonio, we have Diego Bernal, Ivy Taylor, Ray Saldana, David Medina. Ray Lopez, Chris Medina, Reed Williams, Elisa Chan, and Carlton Souls. We have Fire Chief Charles LaHood, Police Chief William McManus, and from our local agencies, via Keith Parker, Dr. Henry Cisneros. From CPS, we have Derek Howard, Chair, and we have Mr. Doyle Beneby, President and CEO. From SOS, we have Mr. Robert Puente. From SARA, we have Tom Weaver, Sally Buchanan. And from our higher ed, Alamo College's board, Mr. Gary Bitzel, Ana Bustamante, Roberto Zarate, Blakely Fernandez, Jean Sprague, and Mr. Joe Alderete. Now, I would like to introduce the chairman of the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Raul Lomeli.
Muy buenas tardes. I hope you're enjoying your lunch. And it is my distinct pleasure to introduce a dear friend, Darrell Bird, that just a year ago, he was one of the tri-chairs to be able to come up with a strategy around SA 2020. And while it requires a set of skills to be able to be a chairperson of any one committee, it requires a complete different set to be able to be the CEO of an institution, of an organization. Well, just like with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, with Ramiro Cavazos, Darrell can do both and can do both very well. We're so excited for you, Darrell, for what you're doing, and our commitment to you from the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce today, is two. I'm thinking that I'm still in Europe. Two things. One, that the proceeds that the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce are to receive from today's event and moving forward will be donated to SA 2020. Not only is that the right thing to do, but it's the right investment. Thank you, Darrell, for your leadership. And number two, just like we said on January 28th at the largest business gathering this city has ever seen, our board has committed to align our strategic plan with SA 2020 to be able to join forces with you. My friend, thank you so much, and please help me welcome Darrell to the podium.
Good afternoon. Seriously? Good afternoon. All right, that's great. You know, I'm really pleased to be in your company today, this afternoon, as we have a conversation with our mayor about the future of our great city. You know, as I look around this room, you know, I'm compelled to restate something that I know that each of you already know. San Antonio is rich. We're a rich city. We're rich in natural resources. We're certainly rich in cultural resources. We are rich by virtue of the way we treat one another. And we are rich in leadership. You know, a moment ago, Raul shared that prior to becoming CEO of SA 2020, I had the opportunity and the privilege at the mayor's invitation to serve alongside Graham Weston and Sonia Rodriguez, an extraordinary citywide community steering committee, you, and about 5,000 of our other best friends in San Antonio in service to the SA 2020 vision. It was at that time that the mayor showed me something that was really, really impressive. And that was that he showed us bold sense of leadership in recognizing that the vision, the most compelling vision for the city of San Antonio moving into the year 2020 would be the one that we actually envisioned and created ourselves. And in relation to that vision, you know, the mayor asked us all over the period of about 6 months a really simple question. And around our office at SA 2020, we call that question the Spice Girl question. And that is, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. And what he didn't ask us was envision a future San Antonio into the year 2020 that is born out of what we believe the resources available to us today are. He didn't ask us envision a city in the year 2020 that is hindered by the politics of the day. Didn't ask us think about a city that we think the rest of the world is going to allow us to have. It was, what do we really, really want for our city? In your response, think of a San Antonio that leads the world as a creative community. Think of a San Antonio that has orchestrated one of the greatest turnarounds in education in this nation. Think of a San Antonio where our citizens, your neighbors, are among the healthiest and the fittest in all America. Think of a San Antonio that leads as a global leader in the world in 21st century industries. Each of us is a shareholder in that vision, and therefore an investor in that future. And I know that each of us understands the return on investment when that future comes to fruition in the lives of our family, our businesses, and our community. Now, over the past few months, your eyes may not have seen much from SA 2020, but I assure you that, like the proverbial duck on the water, there has been much activity beneath the surface. We've established SA 2020 as a Texas nonprofit corporation. Thank you, Cox and Smith. We've been securing the financial investments to sustain ourselves over time, building a great team and partnerships. Mark your calendars, please, for May the 19th. We'll be coming together with the mayor and 1,000 of our best friends again for what will essentially be a shareholders meeting. That's going to give each and every one of us the opportunity to directly invest ourselves in the future of San Antonio in those areas that are most important to us. Now, the awesome task of achieving the SA 2020 vision, and trust me, it's awesome. I recognize this virtually every morning at 2 to 3 in the morning. But we wouldn't be able to achieve that were it not for the bold and visionary leadership of our mayor. And I think you already know this, but he's not your average politician. You know, he doesn't default to political expediency or simply racking up quick wins, small wins that ultimately don't amount to very much and eventually fade into the ether. He shares our big dreams, this community's big dreams, for an extraordinary future San Antonio. Today, there is an intense and growing optimism in this city, and I know that you feel it. You know, yet this is a time where across the nation there are cities large and small that are struggling for survival. And their citizens are really looking to a grand future as the most important thing, or the thing that lights their light up more than anything else. They're looking to a past. In San Antonio, we're looking to a promising future. Our mayor is facing forward as he leads us into this extraordinary future. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor of San Antonio, our mayor, Julian Castro.